You don't fucking know.
No.
Ah! Jesus Christ.
That's a big line.
That's a big line.
That's the intro. Congratulations.
That's the intro. Congratulations.
Hi,
Hello, everybody.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
We're out here in the bedroom,
In
the multi-purpose room.
The multi-purpose
that
room.
used to be a bedroom and is now the music center.
The multi-purpose room. I will absolutely accept. These are the purples, right?
Yes.
So we just got back from Phoenix Fan Fusion,
Which is Comic-Con.
It's Arizona Comic-Con. A lot of
Comic-Con just means comic convention. Fucking,
yes.
Oh, San Diego Comic-Con. No, that's the only Comic-Con. Fuck you. It means comic convention.
It's comic convention. Arizona's got another one that I would like to go to later this year. It's called UwuCon. That would be fun to go to.
We are currently surrounded with weeb shit.
We're currently surrounded in many weeb and very nerdy shit, because we've got a table full of dice in front of us.
We do.
A little ASMR for you. Look at those lines.
It's a big one.
It's a big one.
Whoa! I can only imagine what that sounds like. Sorry, listeners at home.
Sorry, Jay. Mandatory shout out to Jay.
Mandatory shout
and
out
Pepe.
to Jay.
We have to start shouting out Pepe too.
Pepe, the frog?
No, his younger brother. Pepe.
Oh, okay. Pepe.
Younger brother Pepe.
We love you, Pepe.
We love you, Pepe. We love you, Jay.
Pepe, you're one of us.
Pepita.
We're still drinking dirt.
We're still drinking the dirt, which is totally fine. It's good.
So
it's good dirt.
Hang on.
Don't get me wrong.
I don't think we properly appreciate it because we told everyone, it's a fucking 70% by volume moonshine.
Sure.
Well, it's Appalachian Distillery Appalachian Blackberry Moonshine.
Yes.
And that leads me to believe that it's more than likely brewed in probably a little more traditional fashion.
I bet that was my sodas.
Nope, just one.
Just one? Yeah, just lay it down.
Anyway.
Or you can put them in the crisper at the bottom. Or the door, whatever.
But, I'm starting to understand, maybe kind of, sort of, why, they mixed Mountain Dew with, moonshine. Because we were talking about the fucking...
I've got one.
Oh, what am I farting about?
I've got one right here.
Hang on, I'm brain farting.
Well, okay, so it was made for moonshine.
Yeah, it was made for moonshine. Traditionally speaking... Oh, that's a really pretty colored pair of dice.
That's a very nice blue.
Is there anything in the... Ooh, what is this? Is that the same thing, just about? Just about.
Almost. This one's got more white in it. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, we're distracted by dice.
We're being dice goblins today.
Yeah, we are.
While we watch AEW Double
TV,
or Nothing.
Because we're really just driving home how much of a fucking shut-in loser who doesn't get any pussy we really are.
Leave me alone.
As there are
now two brand new wall scrolls,
and they are both
boobies.
That's a wolf girl.
That's a wolf girl. I think that one's more cat.
I think she's a fox.
You want to say fox?
I want to say fox. Because the tail is more canine than feline.
That's fair. Look, I got tiny dice too.
Oh, tiny dice.
I think these ones glow in the dark.
We saw dice that were literally so fucking small. If you have glasses, you'd need like a microscope to read the numbers.
Not a microscope.
No way, man. You'd need some kind of magnifier on top of your glasses.
Yeah, but not a microscope.
Literal pixie
Dude,
dice.
they were so tiny.
Tiny.
The entire set fit inside a pocket watch. Because that one guy had the pocket watch holsters for the tiny baby dice.
No. The ones at the one table we were at were in the corner. They were super fucking small.
I know what you're talking about. Yes. Okay.
Like microscopically small. It was wild to think that you could roll with these dice.
Like you could set it on the pad of your pinky.
Yeah.
And your pinky would overshadow the fuck out of it.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It was crazy.
But it's kind of funny because dice goblins. You want to hire dice goblins?
Yeah.
Well, it's surrounded by weeb shit. We bought a bunch of weeb shit. You got your mushroom hat.
I got a mushroom hat, which is very cool. It's got skull on it.
What kind of fans did you get, son?
Oh, let's see. Where did I put them?
Because we got those traditional, like, Chinese, Japanese, Oriental fans. Like the hand fans.
Hand fans. Large hand fans.
Large hand fan, like the big ones.
Yours. Please explain.
It's a very, very beautiful space background.
Very beautiful
It's
space
really
background.
nice.
Love it.
And there is Skeletor doing his in the corner, and it says in bone font, Bone Daddy.
It does. It
And
does
I
say
love it.
Bone Daddy, and
Bone
it's very
Daddy.
large.
couldn't go 3 feet without somebody commenting on it when I was waving myself.
It was very cool.
Because Bone Daddy is hilarious.
I got 2.
You did.
I purchased 2.
And because we went to a convention,
we went to a
these bitches
convention.
were expensive.
Well, they probably are more expensive if you buy them any other time of the year, because the people do tend to drop the prices at conventions a little bit.
We say that after we walk past a fucking set of Magic the Gathering cards that was like $40,000.
$40,000
fucking
for an entire set of. I don't even remember what they were.
So, apparently, this complete set is a rarity because it says second highest graded Portal 3 Kingdoms full set. So it says there's only three kingdoms. There's only 3 sets. There's
sets in the
3
country
full sets in the world of this particular group of cards, and they wanted $40,000 at the very least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you had 30 in cash, they probably would have taken 30. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck walks into an anime convention with
us in 5 years? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I can't! That's why I'm mad about it!
Alright, back to the fans, ready? Yeah. So I got 2 fans. Here's number 1. look at the peak on that. So this one it's full black.
How did you do that?
So you grab it, right, and you find the front, and then you just thumb, and then you thumb the side that is at the front, right?
Wait.
Yeah, so that's the front, so fold it back up. Okay, and then you put your thumb like that. And then only holding with your thumb and like this part of your index finger. No, up here. You can't do it down here. You gotta come up. Right, and then.
Interesting.
I used to play with these fans a lot.
Interesting. Well, I'm a hot whore, and it is a very hot room. This is the one problem we've always had. Is
we got 2 fat boys in this room with several electronics on. It's a very warm domicile.
And we got non-functional AC to a degree.
Also that. Anyway, so this fan, it's a completely black fabric in the font of
Pornhub.
Okay, we'll just say it straight out.
It's Pornhub.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want. It's our fucking podcast. It doesn't say Pornhub though. It says hentai. HENNYTAI in the black with the orange with the orange around.
We went sticker hunting too.
We also did go sticker hunting. Found quite a few really nice stickers.
It smells like slut in here is the best sticker we bought.
It smells like slut in here is very funny. Okay, and then the second fan.
You gotta love that.
I love that sound. I swear I used to play with these fans so often when I was a kid. Because Grandma always had a few. I've actually got one of Grandma's over there on the piano somewhere. No, it's right there on top of the cups. There it is. See? I told you. So this one...
the peaks on the register.
So this fan, white background, big red... Supreme.
It's the Supreme logo.
It's the Supreme logo,
but
it doesn't say Supreme. It says Senpai.
Yeah.
And then it's got all the...
It's like Ahigo faces.
Ahigo? You say Ahigo?
It's Ahigo.
Ahigo.
Okay. Ahigo.
Ahigo.
No, don't say that.
Ahigo.
No. So I'm going to completely derail the podcast.
That's fine. We were talking about the fans. So.
Well, no, it's because BB-8 was rolling around.
There was a full-on BB-8, dude.
And when I say like someone put effort into this, I mean like he had to be part of Adam Savage's crew.
Probably.
I'm convinced because Adam Savage was doing a panel at 4:30, which we did not stay for because I didn't have enough fucking money to pay the parking meter. Because God forbid you try to find parking downtown, let alone in an area where there's a convention, for less than $60 fucking.
Yeah.
So we went for the parking meter in quarters.
Yes.
That I could not afford more than 4 hours for.
Right.
But couldn't stay for that. But there was a BB-8 robot.
There was a BB-8 robot.
Like this dude. I didn't really pay attention to him because that ruins the magic.
Right.
Like, there's a robot in front of me.
Yeah.
And there's straight up just little BB-8. And he's rolling around perfectly. I don't understand how they got his ball to roll
with
the headpiece to stay where it is.
That's stupid fun.
That's so fucking cool. And it actually like stopped, and when I called it out, I was like, "Hey, BB-8, the robot rolled over and started chirping and bopping back and forth. I mean, I took a video of it because I thought it was the coolest fucking thing in the world.
Dude, it was super fucking cool.
It just amazes me the amount of nerd shit that you can come across, man.
I would love to tear that thing apart. Like,
and
not to break
works.
it, but just to see the inside.
Oh, yeah. No. That's, like, definitely scientific curiosity where you're like, that's fucking awesome.
How
Show
does
me
this
how
work?
it works.
Yeah. Dude, it was... And then we saw...
to explain to me how this functions.
And then we saw plenty of really good cosplay.
Oh,
Shout out to the Alucard cosplay.
Yeah, the Alucard cosplay was fucking dope, dude. That was, like, on par.
On par. Absolutely on par. There was nothing...
There was nothing wrong with it.
The
Faye Valentine...
Well, okay, no, you pointed out the glasses.
The glasses were a little off, and the leather was the wrong... So he had
Slightly
a leather duster on.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the right shade of red.
No,
but
it
if
was
you
a
know
darker
anything
red.
about leather, it's very hard to color leather. So I
Yes.
can respect what he had. It was
Yes,
very
absolutely.
good.
100%.
It was absolutely a 10 out of 10 cosplay.
Everything that guy had on was very accurate, even down to the fangs.
The teeth.
He
had
didn't have
such good teeth in.
And even though they weren't as long as in the manga or in the anime or
And they
whatever,
didn't hinder like
but
his ability to
didn't-
talk
yeah,
or
they
close
didn't
his
hinder
mouth.
him at all. Like, he was full on just
That
part
was
of it.
fucking great. The Faye Valentine and
Spike
Spiegel was very good.
Very, very good.
Fucking
huge fan.
We're just sitting here fucking with our dice.
We're sitting here fucking with dice. So
We're playing with
pardon
our-
us while we're
playing with
our
dice. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We're boys. We have a hard time keeping
What are
our
you
hands
grabbing?
off of balls.
You're grabbing a little of everything. What are you doing? I'm separating them into groups. Is that one
Groups of
fucked?
what?
Is that one fucked up? I mean, it's fine if it is.
It is, but
You can still tell that it says 4. So I'm putting them into
groups of like here's
what they are, like what they're supposed to be.
Okay, so you're being a whore about
I'm
it.
being a whore about it.
You're
I'm
being
sorry. This is
an
one of
OCD
my
slut.
this is one of my weird little ticks.
Are you an OCD slut?
A little, sometimes,
An OCD
a
slut?
little bit sometimes.
Oh my god.
So who do
That
you think
one,
your
that one.
favorite ding dong was down there?
I mean, I really have to give props to the Alucard.
Yeah.
I really have to give props to the Fae and the Spike.
Oh, shout out to the Ram Furry girl, or whoever you were in that
Whoever
suit.
you were in that suit,
your suit
you
was
did
fucking
amazing.
awesome, like something
Looked
straight out of
so
an
good.
anime. It was very well done.
And then there was the other furry that we saw
at the dance floor.
which was a great full suit.
it was a full
Looked
suit,
great.
but
We didn't really get a close-up
good.
look of
Yeah,
it.
okay, that's fair.
Like, we really didn't get anything too close to...
Yeah, of course. Because the last thing you're really gonna do is like go out of your way to bother people at a convention, especially
Well-
when everyone's a fucking unique brand of nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like dirt now that I added more to it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so put more Mountain Dew in it. Sorry.
To be fair, though, I did kind of go out of my way to say what's up to that female Edward Elric
Okay, I can respect that.
at the dance. And it's only because Full Metal is one of my favorite animes of all time. I
didn't see her.
When I walked away from you at the dance floor area.
Oh, I didn't know what that was about.
That was me going to talk to a female Edward Elric.
Oh, I see.
Well, now I know.
Yes. But I have their family crest full size on my back. Like,
Yes.
that is one of my favorite anime of all times.
That's your shtick.
That's one of my shticks. You dropped something. Bounce off my foot.
No, it didn't. It wasn't real.
Whatever happened, it wasn't real. So yeah, I mean I wish we'd had more time to continue walking the floor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Because there's never enough time.
I'm gonna put a positive 75% of the floor covered.
Oh yeah, sure.
Right.
Well, because here's the way I'm gonna look at it. Because we literally went one-ish way yesterday for 2 hours.
Kind of, yeah.
Because we went yesterday too.
We did also go yesterday. We did Saturday and Sunday.
But fucking, I feel like we covered way more than fucking 75%. It seems like we did almost all of it.
No, I'm talking 75% just today.
Oh, okay. That's
Just
fair.
today we did about 75%.
And the dirt's gone.
Okay.
So that solves that mystery. Mountain Dew eliminates the soil taste of moonshine, apparently.
Yep, if you got enough of it anyway.
If you have enough of it, we
I love
had
how
a
we're-
can.
Well, we had whatever was left in there, which is probably just that little bottom cup holder bit, and then you put the can that was ice because it froze its ass over,
And exploded.
and then I just put 3/4 of a bottle. So you poured probably 4 or 5 shots worth of moonshine in there. You think more? Like 10 shots of moonshine? So we're gonna be fucked up in about half an hour. Cool. Not against it.
No,
not
not
against
at all.
it. As long as I remember this pay-per-view, because I did pay $55 for it. So
We spent a lot of money today.
I spent almost $500 today. 55 on this pay-per-view just the other day, and it's starting right now as we spec. And now we've got all these dice.
Yeah, now they're fucking grouped like they're concentration camp victims.
Okay, don't go that fucking far.
Why
Jesus.
would I not?
Because they're not.
They're divided racially, like the interior.
They're not divided racially. They're divided size-wise.
They have been divided by color, and by creed, and by shape, just like the U.S. judicial system.
Just shape. First of all, only shape.
Shake?
Shake.
Master Shake?
Master Shake.
What about Master Shake?
He's the Mike Rula.
Yeah. He's the old school. If you want a trip, he'll bring it to you.
Yeah.
I really, okay, talking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force now out of nowhere. Fucking, did you know that a new season came out this year?
I did not.
So they had Aqua Teen Plantasm, which was a movie,
Okay.
and it was a really good movie. It came
Okay.
out in 2023.
Okay.
It's now 2020. Yeah, and you remember watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yes.
Sure. When you watch the new season, you can tell they have money.
Good.
Like, the animation is much more... Like, I don't even... Like, watching that shit comparative to Family Guy,
Okay.
it even looks better than Family Guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Family Guy's got money.
Family Guy has money, and yet the way that they're, like, moving and bopping around, it's like, no, that's exactly how this person would work if they were a spinga-sponga on this dirt planet we live on. Spinga-sponga.
That's funny.
Bango, bango, bongo.
All right.
And now we're staring at the dice.
Now we're staring at the dice.
There's
I think
so
we should
many
grab
more
the
dice.
pink ones. I think we should start with the pink because that stands out the most. You like that?
What the fuck is it?
I don't know, but here's a
There's
D20
it's a clear dice.
with like dots.
No, it's like confetti.
Yeah,
It's not even confetti. It's
I've
just,
got almost
I
a full
feel
set
like
of them.
somebody took the contents of like their toothpaste drawer and threw it into a thing. Cause look at this color.
Yeah.
That's toothpaste.
Okay, if you say so.
Wait, this is a whole set?
It's almost a full set. What's it here? Wait, here's the 8. It's got to be missing something.
Okay, no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
7.
7.
It comes.
Oh.
It's a standard 7, I believe.
Oh, what are we missing? Oh, is it the...
Well, go. Give me the D4.
Oh, it's the 12.
We're missing a 12.
I think so.
That's a 10.
No.
Yeah.
No, this isn't...
That's a 10.
Okay, yeah, we're missing a 12.
Okay, so the 12s are right there. Right there.
Yeah, we're missing
So
a 12.
I don't have a 12 for it. Okay.
Okay.
See, this is why I wanted to go through 'em. 12s are moderately useless anyway. But, I mean, until you get up to, like, higher level attacks and shit. That's all I'm saying.
I want you to roll 6d12.
So, why are you dropping so many dice?
Because my fucking hands don't work. We haven't eaten all day.
We have not
And-
really eaten all day.
So, con crud
Is a real thing.
is definitely a real thing, or I have the worst luck on the planet.
I mean, it might be a little bit of both, but con crud is definitely a thing.
But fucking, like, the 2 hours we were there yesterday,
Yeah.
I go home, I wake up, and I was dying. Like, sweating everywhere and cold at the same time. And even walking around the convention, you saw me kind of, like, dying for a
Yeah,
little
you
while.
were limping. I needed to carry you a couple of times.
You did not carry me, you son of a bitch. I used you as physical support
Yes.
for my busted ligaments.
Yes.
But, no,
But I'm bummed.
I was kind of fucked up for a little while.
Yeah.
And then it went away.
Right.
And then it went away.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
It's con crud. We were packed in like sardines with so many other people. Like, how many people do you think you personally bumped into as we were trying to make our way down the aisles?
Maybe about 35.
Yeah, I was going to say somewhere right around there too. 'Cause
Really?
There were just so many people.
We're getting distracted by AEW. I'm so sorry for that moment of silence.
Will Ospreay is kicking the shit out, or was kicking the shit out of the Undisputed Kingdom, and now he got slapped by Roderick Strong, and now he's going, oh God, look at that!
He hit all of them.
He hit, yeah.
He's on the
Look at
ground
his
like,
face.
bro, what the fuck?
Look at his face. He's like, yeah, that's it. That's all you got.
hilarious. So aliens, man.
So aliens, man. Yes, you did bring up to me that you wanted to speak on the aliens.
What do you think about the whole aliens deal?
Okay, here's my thing. I want aliens to exist so bad. I want them to exist. I want to believe because
Statistically speaking,
yeah,
there are 12 hostile alien civilizations within the Milky Way galaxy alone.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I can believe that. Okay.
Now, I say that, and I'm saying that it's probably wrong. I'm close to it, I'm sure. But that's a real statistic.
Sure.
That's like, they figure, because scientists aren't like the rest of the world, where everyone is blinded by religion or by spiritualism or whatever fucking bullshit. Because a lot of scientists, even if they are religious, they take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
But fucking, these bastards are doing, there's a statistic that we talked about where 1 in every 5 days a person kills themselves and their entire family in the United States.
Right.
That's a real statistic.
Yes.
If you go into a statistics class in high school or college, one of the things that you are more than likely going to hear is your teacher will stand up, look at all of you and say, statistically speaking, at least 3 of you are going to be sex offenders. That's a real statistic.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. And yet, so when you've got these big science fucks who are saying, hey, statistically speaking, there should be about 12 other hostile alien civilizations, and now there's all these government shit coming out and saying, hey, we kind of don't know what these things are, and we've known about them for a long time, and now there's fucking people in the military being like, oh, we've had non-human contact for years.
Yeah.
It's just why is it that the people in power think we can't handle the fact that we're not the only kids in the fucking sandbox?
Right?
Why is that?
I don't, dude.
Because they're
wish I
real.
knew.
Aliens have to be real. You cannot convince me that we are the only motherfuckers out there. There's just no way. We find remnants of water on Mars. Fuck the Great Filter or whatever bullshit you want to give me. Fuck the Dark Forest. Let them come. Who's to say it's not a coalition of fuckers who say, hey, you have these resources on your planet? Well, we have these resources on our planet. Let's do a trade. I guarantee you that shit would happen on the regular. So why the fuck are we excluded from the Big Happy? Are we not ready for it? Can we not stay in space consistently? Is that our fucking problem?
I think that might be part of the problem, just because, we have the ISS or whatever.
Then
at the same time...
it's going to fall into the ocean by 2036.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it something to
2036?
back up that?
Hang on, so...
Okay, so you do the search, I'll stretch.
When is the ISS coming
So,
down?
Even still, though, the ISS went up, in the early 20s?
Since its first modules were launched at the end of 1998,
98, okay.
the International Space Station has been orbiting 250 miles above the Earth. But at the end of 2030, NASA plans to crash the ISS into the ocean after it is replaced with a new station. A reminder that nothing within Earth's orbit can stay in space forever.
Huh. Interessante. Potato. So... I think that might be part of the issue.
Is that we can't be in space?
No, is that even the things we've sent to space were not built to stay in space forever, or at least not work forever, right?
Voyager would like to have some words with you.
Is Voyager still running?
Voyager still exists.
What is Voyager doing? I don't remember.
Voyager left our solar system,
Yeah.
about 7 years ago.
Okay.
And we still talk to it regularly. So it's just flying through.
It's just off in the distance.
It is in between the stars. It is literally in between the stars. And it's still functional enough that we can converse with it.
Okay.
And it is literally fucking, like, in terms of, if you were an ant, and we were standing where we are, and I were to tell you to walk to the Grand Canyon, it wouldn't be far enough.
Well, that's the whole thing that I'm kind of fascinated about as far as how space goes.
You mean perspective?
Yes,
because
like,
there's nothing really stopping us from being just a marble like a Men in Black alien locker.
Also that, but I was going to get at the fact that once you get out of the gravitational pull of like Earth and other planets,
and the sun
especially, like you just go.
Yeah, you just go in that direction.
Yeah. So like eventually, what was that space piece of? What was it called?
Voyager?
The Voyager. Eventually, the Voyager is going to run into something, right? Theoretically. May take 1,000 years, but, like, theoretically.
Try anywhere between 10 to 100 million years.
Okay.
But before, like, it even has the smallest... So, like, we think of the asteroid field as this huge, impassable thing, like from Star Wars,
Which
right?
really, it's really not.
It's not. There are hundreds of thousands of miles between each of these rocks most of the time.
Right.
It's not like you're going into a debris field. There's nothing really stopping it. We have a much better understanding of our solar system now than we ever had when people were making these claims. It's just... I don't believe it, man. It's the fact that there's all these motherfuckers who say this, hey, by the way, this, and then... Oh, but this louder fuck says it's not that, so it must be not that.
Right. But that's the thing I like about science, is that people can disagree and we can still test it and we can figure out what's what.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, religion is just a big ball of bullshit for the most part.
But my God died, and then we buried him, and then when we came back to check on him in 3 days, well, I don't know why we checked on him, but we did, and it was gone, and he was gone. He must have come back from the dead.
Yeah, because grave robbery isn't a thing ever, right?
Seriously. Yeah, listen, you tell me that Jesus Christ, especially back then in his heyday, has been crucified? I'm stealing his body.
I'm stealing something.
If he turned water into wine, I'm taking his ass home and seeing what I can make with his bits and bobs. Yeah, especially if I'm like an ancient fucking Israeli motherfucker with, you know, more fucking mud brain than thoughts.
Right.
All you're thinking is, how can I turn this into something I can eat or make money from so I can eat?
Yes.
Which is still just how the world works.
Yes.
How is that? How's that to be, son?
Dude, I don't even know.
Why is it that God has forsaken us?
He forsaken us a long time ago.
Do you think that God hides away in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
Probably.
That's a fucking Shark Point Lava Girl quote.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Steve Buscemi.
Is that Steve Buscemi?
It's Steve Buscemi.
Steve motherfucking Buscemi. God, he's been in everything.
Yeah. And he still hasn't gotten the credit I think he deserves.
Probably not.
And I think that's because he's been in so many shitty Adam Sandler films.
First of all,
you know what I mean?
Adam Sandler is not that bad of a fucking movie. God.
I have not liked an Adam Sandler movie since, like, Big Daddy.
Really?
Like the Big Daddy, Happy Gilmore era.
Yeah.
Was great.
Sure.
I don't really count Seven Crazy Nights as an Adam Sandler film, even though technically it is.
You know the most expensive animated scene in history is in that movie?
Really?
Yeah. So the dancing chair scene when everyone is in the hall and they're dancing, everyone is moving. Every single person in that frame is moving. It is the single most expensive animation in, like, history.
Wow.
It's really wild. I gotta see how much that costs.
Which is crazy because fucking, if you think about it, Pixar had to make an entirely new, like, processing engine for Brave so that her hair flowed the way it did.
Yeah, that's true. But fucking...
So, I mean, there's that you have to take into account.
That's true, but there was something about... The dance... Oh, man, I gotta find this.
Take your time. Like, I can stretch.
You better stretch because...
Trust me, look at me. I am stretching. I'm stretching so hard right now.
You're not even stretching.
I'm stretching.
Look, we're faltering because we're a couple of jackasses with no real talking points or plan.
Because we don't know who we are.
We don't know who we are. Who are you people? Why are you separating them like you're dealing coke, you fucking shit
Because I'm making lines of all the complete sets.
I'm going to snort them!
That would fucking hurt, dude.
Dude, yeah.
That would hurt worse. That would hurt
Holy
worse
shit,
than
talking
a
mushrooms.
door handle
Hello.
in the ass. Hello. Welcome, Madison, back
Welcome
to the
weed corner.
Well, Madison's wearing a dress. That's fancy.
Nice.
Why is she wearing a dress?
You want some dirt?
Would you like a bit of dirt?
It's moonshine and Mountain Dew. Blackberry moonshine and black cherry
Is
Mountain
it a
Dew.
lot?
I don't have an
It's
answer
not
to
a
that
lot.
question. It's 70% though. It's not like really
No, she
alcohol.
means Mountain Dew to dirt.
No, it's a good flavor mix.
It's a decent mix.
It's a good
There's a mix there.
You give it a taste. You'll be fine. Give the boys just a little bit of
Nope, not a fan. Okay, that's
You
fine.
want some dirt, son?
I would love some dirt, son. Thank you.
You should try it straight if you think that's bad.
Oh my god.
Let me offer
Look!
you a share.
Look! Boobs.
Boobs. She got titty!
Welcome to the boob zone.
Welcome to the boob zone. We have been distracted, dismayed, and
And God knows what else.
debaucherous.
That works. We can go with debaucherous. Patches is saying
But
hello
we've
to his
just been
friend.
hanging out.
My buddy.
We're in the middle of our podcast.
Yeah, we're about middle. We're 31 minutes in.
We've been talking about so
Bullshit.
I was not.
We've been talking about
expecting-
bullshit.
Yeah, this is more. I was not expecting the amount of like straight up nudity at Comic-Con. In terms
How did
of,
you
like,
not expect it?
Because that doesn't seem like the place for it.
That's the perfect place for it.
If you were at a weeb convention, sure, but at Fan Fusion, where it's more family oriented, granted, like you have stickers over the nipples or whatever, but it's like,
Oh, you're talking about the artwork and stuff.
yeah,
I thought you were talking about the costumes.
no,
Because there were some costumes.
there was nothing that I saw.
You
There
weren't
were
paying
some
attention.
very skimpy costumes. Okay, I'll admit that.
You were
but
not paying attention.
I am talking specifically about the fact that there were vendors selling titties.
Yes,
Like, it just-
there were vendors selling a lot of titties.
There was literally like a wall of holographics where you walk one way and they're clothed, and you walk the other way and boom, there's titty. And I was literally like walking around and looking at other things, and then there's just like I see the stickers because they stick out more than the fucking hologram.
Than what the
and I'm
nipple
just
would-
like,
yeah.
great, there's boobs over there, and I walked to the next booth.
The best part about it is that most of the stickers that they used to cover the nudity was the mascot for Buc-ee's.
Yes,
So it was a
Bucky Beaver.
Bucky Beaver.
So she's from Montana. She doesn't know Bucky's that
She
much.
might
do
know
you?
Bucky.
But I've seen them, like, I've seen
Yeah,
a couple of
you've
them.
seen the with the red hat. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Like the shirts and everything.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know
Buc-ee's.
what the big deal is, but
So
okay.
it's a gas station in Texas, and it's like a trucker gas station. So it's more convenience oriented, and there's a lot of shit that you can buy. But for whatever
I'm
reason,
black and you're white.
their claim to fame is beaver nuggets,
Yes.
and they're like these little starch things that are like coated in caramelized
Patch,
sugar
get down.
or whatever. And they're really good. They're really tasty. It's a great little snack thing, but that's like their big claim to fame is Bucky's Beaver Nuggets. And I feel like that's the reason they exploded the way they did.
Now the fact that they used Bucky Beaver
Bucky
to
Beaver.
censor the lower naughty bits more so than the upper naughty bits.
That was so fucking
Very funny.
dude.
Very
They
funny.
knew what they were doing.
I knew exactly what they were doing.
Absolutely knew what they were doing.
It was great.
Fun.
I was gonna get one of those, but I already had spent almost $500 today, so I'm like, I'm
You
good.
were to buy the Bucky Beaver Nut sticker?
I was gonna buy that Raven holograph.
But you got her instead.
I got her and her, and then
I think her name is Lapland. Lapland.
Laplani,
Lapland.
Laplane,
Lapland.
Laplane,
Lapland.
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 There's something else behind the chibi. I just can't tell what it is.
It's her hand.
No, there's another letter back there.
A D. Lapland.
Is it a D?
Lapland.
How do you know it's a D?
Because Lapland would make more sense because it has an N at the end. Lapland isn't a fucking word. Lapland is.
All right, so Google Lapland real quick, because you have
Jesus,
possibilities.
wolf titty fucking Christ.
That is definitely a wolf.
Yeah, of course.
We just gotta figure out the
I'm a
other one.
furry. Of course I know my animals.
I was kind of thinking cat,
But
the tail is
not
extra poof.
It's like canine, not feline.
It extra poof tail.
But the ears are
Well, it could be a fox. They could be a fox.
Could be a fox. Could be... I don't think there's a name on that one, though. Then that's the part that's kind of throwing me off. I don't know.
Yep, Arknights. She's an Arknights character.
She's an Arknights character?
Correct.
Oh!
It's
a video game?
Mobile game that weebs lose their shit over.
That weebs spend way too much money on to have outfits that are revealing that aren't actually revealing.
She's cute.
She's cute.
She's adorable.
She is in that photo.
She is straight flaunting her titties in that photo.
Yeah, well, because they're full out, and she's holding a chibi over one, and there's like a ribbon over the other.
Which is also in her mouth.
Which is also in her mouth. And her butt's showing. I just realized her butt's out.
The butt cheeks.
I just realized her butt's out.
How do you think tails work?
You know what I mean. Jesus.
But it's funny, Dad.
But Dad.
I still think we need to go and get back to Castle.
Okay.
So we can buy that bag of candy dicks.
Well, we can order that on Amazon.
Can we?
Yeah, I found it on Amazon once.
They have pasta dicks too.
Because we got those little Coke bags right there next to the bong.
We do have little Coke bags.
And we want to fill them with, well, I, at the very least, want to fill them with the little candy dicks. So if anybody ever tells me to eat a bag of dicks, I'll pull it out of my pocket, and I'll just pop it open and throw it in my mouth.
I love it.
How long do you think they would last in those bags in our pockets, though? That's the question.
Put it in your wallet, you'll be fine.
You're not even supposed to keep a condom in your wallet.
Why?
Because they heat. Yeah, it'll dry out. It'll disintegrate. It'll be all fucked up.
Condoms in my fucking.
Good.
I feel like there's no space for them. How would you do that?
Yeah, your wallet is kind of ridiculous. Look at this guy's wallet. Look at it. Look at how thick that wallet is.
It's a genuine leather wallet.
I don't give a shit. It's thick.
Why do you have all that?
Because I know it's in my pocket. I can. Because if somebody ever tries to pickpocket me, I can get. That's all I have.
Let the record show that her wallet, quote unquote,
is on the back of her cell phone.
Is stuck to the back of her cell phone. And there's like
So-
5 cards. There's literally 5 cards.
In addition
You don't
to
carry
getting
cash on, do you?
a free spending spree, I get $1,000 phone if I run.
Yeah.
Just the yeah. That really got
It's
me.
like, you're not wrong.
Yeah. It's okay.
It
Will
has
Ospreay has
everything.
officially won the
If I
match.
lost
He is the
it,
new international champion.
that's it.
I mean, that's all you really need, to be fair. See, this is why I wish just didn't have all this. You know what I mean? Go with the feminine form, because let's be honest with you. The market is streamlined for women. Y'all got that shit slimmed down perfectly. Like, nope, I've got no pockets and everything fits right where it needs to.
Yeah, but then they still bitch about the fact that their dresses don't have pockets.
It doesn't.
Listen, it's not my fault that you choose to wear skinny jeans with pant pockets that are so fucking tight you can't get your fingers in there.
Listen, as a man who used to buy pants at Wet Seal, I can tell you the problem with women not having pockets is real. All right?
Wet Seal?
Yeah.
What's Wet Seal?
It was a clothing store in the mall.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if it exists anymore because I haven't been to a mall in a hot minute, but
Yes, you have. Where do you think we got our knives?
we got our knives at the convention.
Oh, we got it at the gun show. Right?
Yeah.
Right. I did make them clean that bong recently.
Well, you made my father clean the bong recently. Because apparently it was really gross.
It was disgusting.
Well, I don't know that because I'm not a stoner. I'm an alcoholic.
She'll teach you.
No, she won't. She'll try to teach me, and I'll just be like, okay, that's great then. Congratulations. You know about bong etiquette. Cool.
Bong etiquette.
Well, it's not even bong etiquette. It's keeping, like, literal mold out of your lungs.
Yeah.
Guess what? Doesn't
And it
bother me
doesn't
because I don't
hurt.
smoke out of that.
And you
'Cause,
can put
I
ice
don't
on
smoke.
that.
Yep.
That's why I like my mini bong.
Because you can put ice in it?
Yeah. It's got, like, the little dick. Because that's why I bought this one.
Did you just say because it's got a little dick?
It's got the little ding-dongs, yeah. It's got the little
Ding-dongs.
It's got the
Okay.
little ding-dongs in there to hold the ice. Which is so nice, because if you're out in the middle of BFE and it's hot as fuck,
Fair enough.
and you really want to smoke,
Fair enough.
you can do it without choking on it like you're gonna die and be a happy camper.
Would you take
You know
a
what
bong
I've
hiking
done?
with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Frozen fruit.
Frozen
Oh,
fruit?
shit.
You put frozen fruit in your pipe?
You get some, like, fat fucking grapes to go in there and freeze them. Ooh.
But grapes isn't gonna really give you that much. Like if you cut them up, maybe.
If you cut them open a little bit, I feel like, and let the juice kind
Yeah.
of squeeze out, it might.
I'll squeeze
But
the
I do
juice.
strawberries.
We are straight out of weed.
Are we really?
Yeah, dude.
Do you want to go look on that top shelf and see if there's any more pre-rolls hiding up there?
There aren't.
Are you sure?
We smoked them.
Are you sure?
We took them to fucking.
Fuck, I don't know.
We took them to the Offspring.
Oh, that's right. You guys did take those to the Offspring. I forgot it did.
That's why Dad left. He didn't have fucking weed left.
That's probably why Dad left. It's because we're all out of weed. Don't get me wrong. Love him. He's my dad. But he's fucking crazy. Go back 2 episodes and listen and you'll understand.
Oh my god, dude.
He lost his mind that
He does
night.
not like trans people.
He does not like anybody who isn't white, straight, and cisgendered.
Yeah.
Which is very sad because some of the best people I know are off kilter.
Meanwhile, me, gay as the day as they come, and with mad jungle fever.
Meanwhile, me, who's bisexual as a motherfucker, has a cute dog and a motorcycle, so I can get both sides of the spectrum.
Shut up. I hate you. I hate you so much.
You think it's funny. Shut up.
I got a motorcycle for tail, and I got tail for dick.
No, vice versa.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because they say if you want to attract a man, you get a motorcycle. If you want to attract a female, you get a cute dog. And I take the cute dog on motorcycle rides.
You are the cute dog.
I am the cute dog. I should have bought those ears.
Yeah, I know.
That would've
There was
been
a
fucking
tail
hilarious.
that you could have got.
No,
It would have been.
she had better tails on Saturday. She was really running low on stock today. It was bad.
So, didn't have any money. So. It's okay. The D&D gods told me I wasn't supposed to get the alien dice set.
Those cannot only be con stuff. You have to be able to email them because they didn't sell out today.
That's true.
So if you email them and be like, "Listen, I really want one of those," you might have to pay an extra $10. But like,
almost $100 for a fucking set of dice. It was like $80.
there were
But
dice sets that were $250.
they were all like space themed. So the D6 was like a radioactive barrel. There was a D8. It was like a Saturn V rocket.
Something
The
like that.
D20 was an alien mothership.
Yep.
But I went and I rolled the D20 because you're supposed to roll it flat like a spinning top, and then you read the number that's lowest. And I went and I spun it, and it was a nat 1. And I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to buy this dice set.
You should
That's
have.
bad.
You should have rolled the other one. The other sets.
But if you
'Cause you
roll,
only rolled
if you
with the
roll,
one.
the higher you roll is usually the better when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons. The shirt or the hammer? Oh yeah.
Hammer? Oh, a lot of people have those. I've got one.
Yeah, he's got one. He found his.
No. My coworker found mine.
Okay. Well, it was in a field.
It was in a field next to my work, and they found it and they picked it up and they brought it back after lunch because we've got a QT right across the little field, and they were like, "Hey, I saw this out in the field and I thought of you." And I was like, "What?" And he holds out his hand to like drop it into mine, so I put my hand out, and he's like, "Bloop," and he drops it, and I'm like, "Oh, son of a bitch, it's a Mjolnir."
You were chosen.
I was chosen.
You were chosen.
So I've got one of those.
I am kind of sad though because
It's Thor's hammer. It's
this
a big
is
symbol
Thor's
for-
hammer. This is what Thor's hammer originally looked like, rather than like the Disney garbage that they give you.
Right.
And so whenever you see like traditional Viking burials or whatever, you'll see this usually because this was the true Thor's hammer. And I wear it
Yeah.
because fuck all the rest of this religious nonsense. I like the idea of fuck you. If you're a good person and you die honorably, you come with us, which is much better than all this "Bleh, if you fuck each other in the butt, you go to hell" bullshit that they try to feed us.
Right.
That's true.
It's a much better way.
When
of
you
living.
grow up with a woman who beats you for using your left hand, you kind of stop believing in Jesus. Just a little bit. A word for all you evangelical Christians.
Hey,
out there.
MJF's back. That's cool.
He looks like Wolverine.
He looks like he's ready for a fucking fight, and he's cut too. He lost a lot of weight. and
He looks
cut
like Hugh
down.
Jackman, bro. I think he's gonna kick some ass.
He's about to go down there and try and kick the shit out of Adam Cole, which is great. Sorry.
with my feet.
Sorry, I'm kind of a nerd.
Just a little bit of a nerd.
Just a little bit of a
I mean,
nerd.
we did go to Comic-Con.
Yeah, I didn't get Chavo Guerrero's signature though.
I did not
We'll go
get to
next
see.
He'll be around.
We did not get to see Mr. Giancarlo again.
No, we didn't go
Or
to
Adam
see
Savage.
Jean.
I got to see Dick
Jean-
Van Dyke though.
You did get to see. Well, you got to see a video of him, sort of. It was a live
He was
feed.
he was in the next room.
He was
it
in the
counts.
next room. It counts. There was a live feed of Dick Van Dyke.
The main hall that he was like presenting in was full, so they had a live feed room. But fuck, it's kind of crazy to see someone who has been kind of at the forefront of
Your entire
being an
childhood.
actor. Yeah, for with the Dick Van Dyke Show and Chitty Bang Bang and everything else. It's just like, whoa. And he's just sitting there, and he looks so old now. It's just crazy to think that he's still the spry, wacky motherfucker that he used to be. Because he may not look it sitting on stage, but he still gets up and moves around.
He got up and moved around, man. It was
kind of crazy.
And his stories were pretty good. You could tell that he's lost a lot of his hearing though.
Oh yeah, sure. Because he's
they
like
had to
almost
repeat-
90 something.
Oh, he's got to be in his 90s. But they had to repeat a couple questions for him just to make sure they understood what was happening.
But it was kind of funny seeing him up there because, God, he was definitely a respective part of my childhood at least. Because he was,
Yep.
the first show the Dick Van Dyke Show was,
God, so good.
it's kind of hard to describe it, but it was like the first comedy family sitcom. So where like wacky things would happen in the family. Before it was like burr, wife bad, fucking I hate my wife bullshit that you see with everything else.
Right.
They took it to the level of, okay, well let's just be goofy with it. Let's have like the daughter do something funny, and then when dad comes in, he trips on whatever the hell she did, and then he somersaults across the couch. That was the Dick Van Dyke
That was
Show.
the Dick Van Dyke Show.
It was great.
It was
It was
goofy.
a whole different era of comedy that people hadn't seen before, and it's kind of weird how it took the world by storm for a little while, and then we went right back to wife bad.
Yep.
Why wife bad? I
Well-
don't understand wife bad.
You want to know? You want to talk about another show that I think should have lasted longer because I found it immensely interesting.
F
but
is
it,
for family.
no. The Dee Snider, the singer for oh shit. We're not gonna take it.
Oh, a Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister. He had a reality show with his family, and it didn't last very long because there was one piece of drama the entire season, and it was when they were doing something, and it ended up being the mother and one of the daughters did like a boxing match, right?
Okay.
And the mom popped the daughter in the face pretty good and like almost broke her nose or something. Like there was a little bit of blood, but then the daughter went to school because she was in high school at the time. She went back to school and like talked about it with somebody, and somebody else overheard it, so the school got wind of it, so the school called like CPS for a second.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, but it's like she was totally cool, like they were doing a whole thing. But that was the only real drama in the entire season.
And because America is America, they don't fucking want it.
Yeah.
There's not enough drama for me to feed on. Give me the Kardashians.
I got new dice. I got purple and I got black.
Oh, you poor boys.
You like those? There was another one where it was less silver. It was less highlighted in silver, and it was like all purple inside the sides or whatever. But I like how sparkly this purple is because I'm a weirdo. So
Hello, son.
I also got these.
Hello, son. I need the dirt.
You would like the dirt?
Dirt.
I will hand you the dirt.
Dirt.
Hold on.
Dirt. Dirt. Are you by any chance a gamer nerd? No, not really. Damn.
That's fine.
Because I
nobody is.
really fucking the spy from Team Fortress 2.
That was pretty
So,
cool.
Team Fortress 2 players will know that the spy, they wear like a suit, and if they're hidden as like they're trying to pretend to be someone else, on the enemy team, you look like that character. But if you're on the same team as the spy, they're just a dude wearing a suit with like a paper plate on his face with the person he's impersonating's face on it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy walking around dressed as a spy and with the paper plate, but it was Goku on it instead.
Yeah, which was such a weird jump, but it
so
worked.
funny. It really hit me out of left field.
It worked really well too. Like that dude had a pretty decent outfit as well.
That was really good, I gotta admit, because it was one of those situations where it's like, okay, you didn't put all the effort in the world into it, but you put enough into
Just
it.
enough to make it make
Just
sense.
enough for it to work. And I really appreciate that, because goddamn, there were a lot of people I did not know walking around like, fucking anime characters and weird off-put Ghostbusters that I didn't even recognize. Like, they weren't even trying to be a specific Ghostbuster. It's just, I've got the suit on.
Yeah.
Like, I saw
That one guy had a good pack.
Luigi Mansion.
Luigi Mansion with
that
the
was,
HVAC.
That was pretty
yeah.
good, because he had, like, in Luigi's Mansion, you're just a Ghostbuster. But he
Essentially.
had a backpack made out of, like, the HVAC aluminum in the vent. And that was his, like, ectoplasm backpack. And I was like, shit, man, that works. That's really good.
Yeah. That one's heavy, huh?
I like heavy dice.
Heavy dice are good because
get-
they roll better.
I think you know what we should get?
What's that?
Get a pair of dice made out of tungsten.
Oh my god. But if we're gonna do that, hold on.
Tungsten's very, very heavy.
It's a heavy steel.
It's a very...
If we're gonna do that, we
heavy
need to get them.
proper steel.
We need to get all of them this size.
Oh my god. So, the D20 that my co-host is currently holding in his hand is approximately the size of...
It's an inch and a half wide.
It's a quarter machine bouncy ball.
It's a quarter machine bouncy ball. It's
But
an inch and a half wide. It's
a
great.
D20.
It's a D20.
It's huge.
Yeah.
God, could you imagine dropping the D4 on your foot?
God no. No, not even dropping it on your foot. Dropping it on the floor and then stepping on it.
Oh. No, that's the D3 you gotta look out for.
No, it's
Oh,
a D4.
that's the D4.
D4's the pyramid.
You're right.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. I kind of wish I'd gotten one of those at the last place we went to at
Oh.
Critical Hit Collectibles.
Yeah.
They had a D2.
They did.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was basically just a big challenge coin that looked like it had etching in it to make it look like the dice from like above, but then like on one side it had the 1 and on the other side it had the 20. So it's either you fail or
you do it.
You do it. And those were a couple of bucks. But
Fucking
I should have gotten one.
The
Those were
vertical,
cool looking.
the rolling dice.
Those rolling dice were so fucking
Okay,
weird.
and we say rolling dice, you think of like, okay, whatever, it's a dice.
You roll
no,
the dice,
no,
yeah.
no, 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 no. It's like an Oreo, and you roll it long ways like a quarter, and then when it falls over, there's a ball bearing
Tiny
that pops into
little ball
one of the
bearing.
spots, and then you read the number that the ball bearing is on to get your dice roll.
Yep.
That was pretty intuitive, I got to admit.
Yeah, but I feel like it would be such a pain in the ass to continue to roll it like that, because you'd have to have a good sized tray or something so that it has to run into something before it falls over. You know what I mean? And like, God forbid the ball bearing gets a little like nick in it so that it like ends up sticking wherever it is just sitting.
That I feel like that's not something they're really prepared for, because they're not expecting you to, yeet it.
I mean, they're not expecting you to.
Frisbee it across the fucking house in a fit of rage.
Shuriken.
Shh.
Just shuriken the fuck out of that thing, man.
I cast D&D dice. What? Fuck.
Testicular torsion.
Oh, testicular torsion. This. Squeeze buttocks. That. I cast mend butt crack.
Yeah. I cast manual breathing
Oh, that one's boring.
for the first 37 seconds until someone's like, "This is really annoying."
I cast manual blinking.
Manual blinking would suck.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Stop thinking about blinking for like think about blinking by not blinking, and see how long you really go. Because I can promise you, you go for a while and then you're like, why do my eyes hurt?
Why do my eyes hurt? How come everything feels like it's
How much
drying
was
out?
that fucking copy of Something is Killing the Children?
They said the last copy that they had in that condition, which it was a 9.6,
Which is very good.
very, very good.
Very good.
And it was signed by 2 of the artists. They were giving it away for. They wanted $6.50 for it.
What's this?
A good vape, the fun vape, your type of vape.
Oh, I like that. That's a very good taste. Oh, I've been sober most of today too.
Yeah, well, we were packed in like sardines, like I said.
And he means like sardines, because good lord, we've been to so many like concerts over at the Talking Stick Amphitheater.
Talking Sick
And
Resort
it
Amphitheater.
holds what, 12,000 people?
I think we did the math and it was like
12,000 people.
12 to 15.
12 to 15,000.
Because they can pack a lot of people onto the lawn.
And yet it was nowhere near as bad as Comic-Con.
Well, but you also have to understand that at Comic-Con, most of the time we spent there, we were 45 feet underground in the basement. In the vendor hall.
Yeah.
The vendor hall was a big-ass L. And
He doesn't mean like a bad thing. It's an L-shaped
room. No, it was
room.
a big L-shaped, like, underground cavern. And there were 6 feet in between it for the walking aisles. So if you figure there's 6 feet, if somebody's standing at a booth, that takes 2 feet away. If someone's standing at the other booth, that takes 2 more feet away. So there's 4 feet to walk. So people were like stopping and jamming up and trying to go around other people, and it was such a fucking mess, dude. But it was fun.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It's one of those things that you should definitely
Experience at least
once.
Yeah.
And now Dad has.
Yeah.
And Dad got that free photo. We should talk about that real quick.
What? The free photo?
The free photo Dad got.
So, you, Dingus and Pingus,
Dingus and
aka
Pingus.
you and the father man,
Yes.
went yesterday.
Yes.
Before taking me.
Yes.
Which was, God, I was a little giddy schoolgirl. I really was.
So was Dad in that photo, but go on.
Fucking Giancarlo Esposito, the gentleman who plays Gus Fring and Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian. So he plays Moff Gideon in Mandalorian, and he plays Gus Fring in Breaking Bad. He's like the other big bad guy.
Yeah.
He, like, in the photo he took with this man, he didn't even realize, he's got a big smile on his face, and he's going like this. He's got his hand, like, across his chest.
Like over his heart.
Fangirling like a motherfucker. Oh, it was, he was
It's
so
cute.
great. Oh,
It's so
God.
cute.
He loved it, but fucking, and then his photo, have you
My
seen?
photo's great. She has. Oh, I did send you the photo.
Fucking.
Yeah. So my photo. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So
We
father,
gotta talk about like how Dad got this one
Okay.
up for real quick.
Here's how it happened, right? So Dad, the only reason Dad wanted to go to Comic-Con was to meet this actor because he is currently Dad's favorite villain actor.
He's a really good villain.
Really good villain actor. So Dad bought tickets for 4. He bought 4 sets of tickets for everybody, and then he bought 2 signatures and a photo op with Giancarlo.
So we got that sign.
Yeah, I got that sign. So he bought.
Oh, we haven't told
Two.
anybody what it is, but we'll get to it.
We'll get to it. He bought 2 signatures and a photo op with Giancarlo. Now, as he and I were standing in line for the signature line, we were talking to a security guy who was like running all the lines, making sure everything was running smooth, and that dude was on. He was doing his job so fucking well, and I really respect him. I don't know his name, but shout out to the dude from yesterday that did all that. So we were talking to him, and Dad was like, "Oh, so I paid for a picture. Am I in the wrong line?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, if you're doing the photo, you need to go to that other line over there." So because I was just gonna go for the signature on that apron, on the apron, I stayed in the line I was in, and Dad fucked off to the other line. And Dad made it all the way through the other because Giancarlo was late by like almost an hour to his like booth. So he was like jumping back and forth from doing the photos to doing the signatures to doing the photos. So Dad got in line for the photo, went through the whole line, took the photo, and then when he was waiting for the photo to print out, because they print you an 8x10, because it's a professional, like with a real camera and all that. So they took the photo, he was waiting for it to print out. When it printed out, the guy that was running that booth was like, "Oh, well, you know, I need to scan your QR code. Let me do that real quick." So Dad whipped out his phone, showed the QR code, and the guy was like, "That is the wrong QR code." And Dad goes, "Well, what are you talking about? I paid for a picture and an autograph, and this was the picture line." And the guy was like, No, what you paid for was an autograph and a selfie, not a professional photographer 8x10 photo." So the guy working the photos was like, "Okay, just give me a second." So he was like doing something, and then he came back to Dad a couple minutes later, and he's like, "Hey, listen, I understand where the mix-up was. Take this and fuck off." So he handed Dad the 8x10 photo and was like, "Get out of here." And Dad was like, "Well, I'll pay for it right now. Like, I really don't mind. I will do it because I really just wanted this photo." And he's like, "No, just fuck off." So Dad was like, "Okay." So he took off, came back to the line with me for the signatures and the selfies. So we went through that line then, and he got that photo, that free photo of him with Giancarlo, signed by Giancarlo then, because he paid for 2 signatures and a photo and a selfie. So since he got that picture for free and then got it signed, I also got a selfie and I got the signature. So I got the apron signed, and then right after he signed the apron, I was like, hey, listen, because we took the motorcycles. I was like, hey, listen, I think it'd be really funny if I put my helmet on. Would you step on me? Like, as if I'm dead on the ground. And he kind of looked at me and he goes, yeah, let's do that. Why not? Screw it. So I was like, fuck yeah. So I pulled the helmet on real quick and I laid on the ground. And then he looked down at me and I could see him through the visor and he's like, okay, are you ready? And I was like, yes, sir. And he goes, boom, and he just sticks his foot right on the helmet and does a pose. And then Dad snapped a couple photos. And that was the whole thing. So, very funny. Very fun. Very funny. So we both got something signed and we both got a photo of some sort. And that is that adventure. My dad got a $90 photo for free. Whoa. $90 photo for free, which is great. And so he's going to take that photo and he's going to get it framed and hang it on his wall somewhere, which is fine because I'm going to go get a big frame for that apron and hang it somewhere. But I need to get another one too because I got some other stuff over there that I want to frame. Yeah. So how are you? It's a podcast. Yeah. Did you have a crazy day at work? Yeah. I get that. I've been there.
Did you show her a thing?
What thing? No, I haven't shown her mine yet.
Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy fan. I got 2 fans.
He did get 2 things.
I got
Well, you got more than 2 things.
No, I said 2 fans.
2 fans.
I got 2 fans.
2 things. I like his sprout hat.
Yes, so I got a sprout hat.
I don't know what.
It's like a garden wizard hat.
I don't know what Jay meant by the he said the sprout was a rave thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either, but apparently people wear these hats to raves all the time.
No. He said specifically that this is a rave thing.
Are you sure he wasn't talking about your fan?
No, he meant the sprout clip. He said the sprout clip is a rave thing.
I have no idea.
So anybody out there who's listening, you know what the fuck they're talking about, you tell me. Because we like to be well informed for how stupid we are. She's questioning her life choices.
She's questioning her life choices. This is the Senpai fan.
I like Bone Daddy then.
Bone Daddy is very funny, but I think these are fucking hilarious.
Hentai?
What is that?
No, that's the...
So, Senpai is Japanese for, like, instructor, like master type.
It's a positive way to refer to someone who you look up to,
yeah,
like a mentor.
Like a mentor. But then
it's just fucking ego faces everywhere.
Everywhere. I thought it was funny.
It is hilarious.
It's very funny.
Bone Daddy is better.
Bone Daddy is not better. I'll fight you.
I have Skeletor in BDSM leather daddy gear with his fucking nipples protruding out, claiming that I am the Bone Daddy. This is by far the superior fan.
If you say so.
She agreed.
I think that might just be partially because she doesn't understand the couple.
Listen, I don't understand them.
I mean, let's be fair, yeah.
Do you understand your purchases?
I do, because I understand the proclivity for them.
Understand.
And I think that they're fucking
I understand
hilarious.
boobs. I understand the cute fox girl cat thing in the corner. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't get a Higo fan.
I just think it's funny. I've always thought the Ahigo face was funny, even though, like, I would never... I hold it in the same regard as people, as men, or what people being called daddy. Like, I get it, but it's not for me.
No, if I am dicking you down, and you make that face, relationship over. We're done. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. If you are, I'm gonna stop mid-coitus and be like, so, are you making that face on purpose, or is this, like, an orgasm thing? And if you tell me anything other than I can't control how I am when I feel good, you're going out the door, because I don't want that shit, man. It looks weird.
It does look weird.
It's so weird.
But it's very funny.
It's hilarious, but when... there's nothing attractive about it. There's absolutely nothing attractive about it.
I don't think it... At this point, I don't think it's supposed to be.
You think it's just supposed to be a meme?
I think it is just supposed to be a meme.
It's just one of the worst fucking... Skip...
You okay?
No, I triggered myself. Stephen Colbert.
Okay.
Do you know Stephen Colbert? He's a late night talk show host.
Yeah.
So, like, Jon Stewart.
Mildly funny.
David Letterman was probably the biggest one you know.
Craig
But,
Ferguson.
he had that too. But,
I liked Craig Ferguson
on
the
a
best.
recent episode, The Colbert Show, they played a Skibbity toilet meme
Oh my god, really?
with Biden's face as the toilet guy,
Oh my god.
singing about Trump. So the boomers know what Skibbity toilet is. Listen up, Jen, whatever the fuck you are below me. The boomers know what Skibbity toilet is. Find another meme, please.
Sorry,
the
Gen
boomers
Z.
have ruined it.
Apparently,
Gen Z?
It's Gen Z under you, yeah.
Who's even lower than that?
They don't...
I'm 1998.
Uh-huh. You're the small one of the group now. Congratulations, he passed you the crown.
Oh no, you're one of the Tide Podders.
She's a Gen Zer. Oh god.
I'm sorry. I still.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry your parents couldn't fuck 4 years sooner.
Do you have any older siblings? It's just you? I didn't know that.
Middle of Montana with nothing to do, and yet they're not fucking. What the hell, man?
I mean, as long as they weren't doing meth, I guess it's okay.
That's very true.
Well,
Why do you think my nose looks so weird? They're literally deviated septum and one nostril's bigger than the other. Ride the lightning too long, and that's what happens.
yeah.
Well, that and you get some really wicked nosebleeds every day.
Yeah, you really gotta let that shit heal.
Yeah. And if you don't, like, it'll get to the point where I haven't done coke in almost 5 years, and if I get, like, something stuck in my nose and I have to get at it, I'll just bleed for, like, 5 minutes. Even when I stick something in there, it just bleeds. It's horrendous. And there are people putting shit that's worse in their bodies now. Like
Yeah.
fucking fentanyl.
Fentanyl, yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit.
Did you know? So when Dad went in for one of his last surgeries, the doctor was talking about something, and Dad was like, "Well, I still feel some pain. Like, is there anything we can do about that?" And the doctor turned to a nurse and was like, "Go get 2 grains of fentanyl, like
Grains.
2 grains of fentanyl." And Dad lost his shit for a second. Was like, "I'm not fucking taking fentanyl. That's not happening." He was like, "No." The doctor was like, "No. You're gonna be fine. Like 2 grains is not gonna do anything besides ebb the pain like completely." So, like if 2 grains is
that's
enough
what
to
it's
numb the
supposed to
pain,
be. That's what fentanyl is supposed to be. It was
can't-
originally invented or produced as like
as a
as a
super
surgical grade anesthetic.
Yeah.
Because cocaine's medical use for the longest time, still used today as an anesthetic because it's a very good numbing agent for as a localized anesthesia.
Yep.
But fucking fentanyl will just be like, there's your pain, it's gone.
Yep.
Got rid of it.
Yep.
It doesn't even take all that much, which
It's
is terrifying because
terrifying.
people were literally fucking dying in our goddamn pods on the regular because they couldn't fucking breathe on this shit.
The only reason I don't do drugs is because I know I would get addicted to them. Because I have a very
so?
oh yeah, because I've got such a fucked up addictive personality, dude. How many times have I tried to quit smoking? Like,
Yeah.
let's be real. I've been
Well,
trying
don't
to
take it
quit for like
seriously.
years. I mean, I do because I know that if I stop smoking completely, I can make so much more money.
Oh, if I stop smoking, my lungs will come back to me one of these days.
Well, yeah.
I've got really bad lung issues.
You got really bad.
I got really bad everything issues. I mean, oh.
Because your tummy is real bad too.
No, it's fine now, actually.
Well, now, but when you got here this morning.
Oh
you were
yeah,
like,
when I was like, oh yeah, I'm dying. So, you missed the con crud conversation. Have you ever heard of con crud? So, con crud, or convention crud, is the generalized term applied to, you go to a convention, you come home, and then you get sick.
Yeah.
It's because you were literally around all these people and all this other nonsense and a literal miasma of garbage in the air because it's a bunch of sweaty, unwashed nerds.
Plus
But-
the fact that people like us were vaping in there without anybody really realizing it.
And
I'm
the
sure some
smoke
people.
machine floor.
And the smoke machine at the dance. Yeah.
Sit somewhere where I can actually let my lungs expand a little bit because
Do you think?
hell, my chest hurts.
Do you think?
Oh, but God, we were there 2 hours last night together. 2.5 hours at the very most.
Yep.
And within that time period of going for 2.5 hours and then coming home and having
A couple of drinks.
6 hours of sleep afterwards.
Also that, yeah.
Fucking, I woke up like in a cold sweat and I drenched in sweat, and I was like, fuck, now I feel like I have a fever, I shouldn't. And then we come here and I'm like dying, and I'm like, ugh. And I even have a couple of moments where you're gonna get introduced to something disgusting. I'm sorry.
The superpower.
We call it raptor spit. My stomach has a very strange ability to say, you don't need this, get rid of it, and will partition shit in my stomach that's causing an issue, and just send it out of my throat at Mach 9. It's not even like me full-fledged vomiting, it's just, hang on a minute, and then I go to spit, and it's just, plump, and then that's the end of it.
Yep.
So, a couple of that, and then we get into the convention center, and I'm fine. Afterwards, I used the bathroom once to pee and had a bottle of water. It was fine. It made no sense to me.
Yep. It's,
Concrete.
and the part that is also very weird is the fact that once you got back into the miasma, the only thing that was bothering you were your knees.
Yeah, I think I don't know, because I feel like maybe it's a biome thing, because you have your own bacteria biome on your person. Like, your belly button has its own weird gut bacteria culture in there. Your ears have a weird gut culture. So,
Your fingerprints are made by microscopic pests.
yep, that too. So, like, the idea of experiencing it for like 2 hours and then going home, and then my body being like, no, if you go back into this, you're fine. And then going back into it the same day and not having any issues does not surprise me.
Yeah.
It's just your body building up a weird immunity. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, why the fuck am I dying right now?
Those stairs kicked all of our asses.
Those
today,
stairs kicked all of our asses.
God, so many
I
stairs.
have fallen off of bunk beds. I have fallen off of ladders.
Me too.
I have fallen down cliffs. I have gone downstairs. Now, I can't really walk right anymore. By the time we got to the bottom of that 45-foot staircase, my fucking leg was doing this every time I took a step. And I was like, I think I need to find a place to sit down soon.
Yeah, it was interesting. But it was
Why is Marilyn Monroe kicking that Japanese woman's ass?
that's Toni Storm, and her whole new shtick is that she's like a 50s actress.
So, Marilyn Monroe.
So Marilyn Monroe. But yeah, she put like a serving tray in her tights once and did a hip attack on one of her opponents.
Oh my god.
It was very funny.
So like the Sonic serving tray?
No, small like a little bigger than that one.
Oh, I see.
Little bigger than that one.
Well,
Like
why
a
not just
medium
beat
size.
somebody with a big old plate of plastic?
I don't know.
It'd be funny though.
I guess it's because all they had on hand was that weird little metal serving tray. Because her butler was holding the tray with like her title on it, like he was like protecting it on the serving tray. And so she grabbed the tray and like stuffed it down into her tights and did a hip attack.
Okay then. I mean yeah, I gotta hand it to some of these wrestlers at least for their creativity, right?
Yeah. And that's why that's one reason why I like AEW better than WWE in most regards.
Because they're more creative.
Because they allow more creativity. They allow the talent to have more of an input. Although now with Vince McMahon gone,
Yeah.
the talent in WWE.
Wait, what happened to Vince?
Oh, dude, you didn't hear about the whole sexual harassment thing?
What?
So there was a woman, and I don't remember her name, and it sucks balls. There were several women, but there was one in particular that came out with sexual assault allegations, where like she got hired. And she would like partake in on-camera action from time to time.
Sure.
But behind the scenes, she was basically getting paid to like sleep with Vince and then get passed to like 2 other people in the main office.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What the
So,
fuck's wrong with people?
dude, I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know.
you can make money any which way you want. It's your body,
Sure.
it's your choice.
Sure.
But fuck me, bro. You have to be smart enough to see like a situation like that and at least think to yourself, okay, am I gonna get my money's worth, or are they going to abuse me?
Yeah.
I feel like too many people are blinded by the money.
And at the same time, I think you and I, if we were offered that kind of position, we would probably still take it. Because she was making a decent 6 figures.
Do I fuck for 6 figures?
Right?
I'm not gonna like it because I've got a horrible body and I'm pretty sure I'm not built for that, but
Right.
it'll be fine. Give me enough money and a couple of years of hormone therapy, we'll tuck the coin purse and there'll be a brand new hole.
Jesus.
At least I'm more forward thinking than he is.
No, because I would do the exact same thing.
She's shaking her head.
She can shake her head all she wants, but if I'm making $200,000, $250,000 a year to deal with some old rich dude like twice a week or whatever, fine.
I still can't believe that cougar hit on me.
And I can't believe you didn't realize it until
I didn't
got back
pick
to
up
the
on it
house.
until I got back to the house either.
As we were walking back to the car, we passed by a couple of like bars, and there were these 2 women that were sitting outside.
They were mildly
Having a drink.
attractive.
They were mildly
I
attractive.
give them that.
And one of them looked at him and was like, "Hey, how's your day going?" And he's like, "Oh, pretty good. How about you?" And she's like, "Even better now."
I was like, oh.
And she was like, "Oh," he goes,
thank you.
"Oh, thank you." And then we just kept walking.
I literally pulled the you have no idea, like fucking fucks but doesn't know what sex is energy 100%, bro. I swear to God.
It was so funny.
Oh my God.
She was just like, "I'm doing better now," and then he's like, "Oh, thank you." Just right down the road. Just, God damn it.
Completely oblivious.
I looked at you while I was laughing, like, "Are you not gonna? Okay, that's cool. Let's just go home. Let's just go, I guess.
That's
like, whatever."
fucking hilarious. I didn't even know that you would
Look at that sign.
at me.
Did
What
you
did
see
it
the
say?
sign? Hold on, they'll show it again. Beep 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 beep. Who does that?
Me?
Us? Yeah, I was gonna say. That sounds like some shit you and I would do.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
No, the actual jar of dirt's in the other room.
Where's Grandma?
She's in the other room.
Where's Grandma?
She's at the main house in a very nice oak. I think it's oak. It might be rosewood. Box.
Get the mason jar ready.
Well, I'm waiting until we go and bury her on top of the mountain. Right? And then I'll take a mason jar in one of my pockets and we'll cover it.
Get a baby mate. Get a little baby mate.
Get one of the little babies.
Like the ones you can fit in your pocket.
Yeah, we can do that.
You can call her your little pocket full of sunshine.
Oh, because she was, man. She was so happy all the fucking time.
You get arrested again. And the cops are like, "What the hell is this?" You're like, "It's my little pocket full of sunshine." You're like, "But no, what is it really?" And you look them dead in the eyes and you say, "It's human remains. You're holding my grandmother."
You're holding my grandmother. Did I ever tell you about the one magic trick that I'm going to continue
Magic
to do?
dust.
No. The one magic that was a Christopher Titus joke.
Oh, magic dust.
No, the one magic trick that I'm going to hold on to until the day I die literally involves the day I die. You get a blank playing card, which I've got a bunch of them. And on the playing card in Sharpie, you write, "I knew I was going to die today," and you just leave it in your wallet. So that when you do die,
Then they go through your stuff.
then they go through your stuff and they find that playing card.
I knew I was going to die.
I knew I was going to die today. But like,
You have to reapply the Sharpie.
No, or just get a new card at some point, because you're going to bend it a little bit as time goes on. But I've got, like, 75 blank cards over here hiding. So, I mean, we're good for years.
Or you just, like, the doctor's like, you got 8 years left to live. So, like, year 6, you just write it down and you, like, put it on a table and just wait.
I still think it works better in the wallet.
Probably. But if you're dead in your bedroom and it's on the table, then...
Yeah, no, there is that. But you could hide it under your pillow. Tack it to the headboard.
Thumbtack it real quick.
Thumbtack it real quick.
It'd be out of the elements and it wouldn't really wear or get eroded, so it'd be good.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Dirt. I'm still drinking it.
That's fine. It's almost gone, so... I'll try to
Hot
get a little
emotion.
bit more of it before it works. All right, give me. Thank you.
You're welcome, son. I love getting drunk on a Sunday night.
So, we need to figure out, and I'll talk to my sister. Dad's not gonna dress like that.
Oh.
I know, but
Wait, hold on. I bet you we could convince him to at least dress up like Cad Bane.
who?
He's an alien antagonist bounty hunter from The Mandalorian, and he's literally just this like big gruff fucker in a duster and a cowboy hat that's like walking around with an itchy trigger finger.
Okay, yeah, we could do that because I'm pretty sure Dad has a duster.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it'll be the right color. I don't know what
It
color.
doesn't matter.
I don't have Disney Plus, so
That's a shame because I feel like Dad would really like Mando.
Dad loves Mando. Dad has Disney Plus.
Oh, so he watches it.
He has watched all of it as far as I know, but I do not have Disney Plus.
Why don't you steal it from Dad?
Because there's really nothing on there that I mean, besides maybe
You
a
should-
little bit of the Star Wars stuff, but everything
I
I've
would really
heard.
recommend watching all of the animated Star Wars stuff, like the
Okay.
Clone Wars and
Yeah,
Bad Batch and
well,
Rebels.
But again, that was like the last of the good Star Wars stuff, right?
yeah, not
Because
really.
all the new stuff, all
it's
I hear is
good.
how it's good in its
And-
own right, but it fucks with the history.
It doesn't.
Are you sure? Because
It-
all I've
no,
heard is that it's been fucked
The
with.
people who are whining about this shit are the people who are saying that the extended universe isn't canon.
Okay.
Because when Disney acquired Star Wars, they fucking did away and said, "Oh, well, this doesn't exist anymore." So it's a mix of both sides, both the people who recognize the extended universe and those who don't, nitpicking and saying, "Well, this is why it's this," or "This is why it's this,"
Okay.
which is
The
just
only
fucking
thing that
annoying.
the only thing that I know that I will hold on to is that Darth Maul didn't die.
Yes, that's correct.
He came back with robot legs in one of the animated series.
Hey, dude, they did it so well.
And
they did it
that's-
so much
and I've
better than
heard that too.
Palpatine ever fucking.
Palpatine's on the throne down here in the darkness. I used the Force to come back.
Fuck you, Palpatine.
But like, so it's one of those things where like, yeah, I'll probably end up watching it if I get the chance.
Bro,
But
they're
like,
like-
I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it.
You should though, because fucking
Do you have Disney Plus?
yeah.
You're gonna have to log me in.
Okay.
I got it because I can get Disney on the TV.
Yeah.
So,
But fucking.
butt fucking.
Because to a degree, it's really hard to wrap your head around the Star Wars universe
Okay.
in terms of like getting everything right with inconsistencies or whatever else. Because it's not just like the extended universe or the established universe that you have to fucking take into effect. It's also all the video games,
All the video games,
and
all
the
the
comics,
books, and the
and
comics,
everything
yeah.
else. So I'm not going to expect every Tom, Dick, or Andy to fucking have Rain Man level knowledge of the history and lore of fucking Star Wars. I can let things slip through, but I don't know. I feel like the majority of people who are shitting themselves about it are the people who are the diehard fans that don't need to have a dick in their ass about it.
Fair enough.
But maybe I have a dick in my ass for responding that way, so who knows?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, bud. Because, like, in some regards, I'm the same way with wrestling. Like, I've been watching wrestling since I was a child, and it's the only TV show that I've really, like, stuck with, besides House.
That lady's a tomato.
The latest tomato.
Isn't House over?
House has been over for years, but that's still my comfort show.
Oh, okay.
It's on Amazon Prime,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll still go back and let it play in the background and just listen to
I
it.
can respect that.
My sister does the same thing with, like, Gilmore Girls.
I do it with Doctor Who.
Which Doctor Who, though?
All of them.
All the way back to...
All the way back to the original.
Huh.
So actually, that's half a lie because a majority of the original Doctor Who seasons were actually lost in a majority
Yes.
of different accidents,
Right.
including fires, floodings, and
floodings,
steps,
stealth.
anything else. So a lot of the old stuff actually kind of just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, they animated a bunch of it, though.
Yeah, so
They
you
have
can
gone back. They
you
had the
can
audio
watch
files.
it, and it's like animated now. But the like what 2000 is when they had their revamp. 2009.
Well, no, because by 2009 we had David Tennant.
David Tennant.
David
I would let David Tennant do anything to me.
you and most of the rest of the world. But like, so like, my best friend Ray,
Yeah.
right, from high school, He was such a Doctor Who fan that he would like pre-order the animated stuff
Oh shit.
like at Barnes and Noble. Like he had so much shit on pre-order
That's
for the
kinda
longest
cool.
time. And we worked at the mall at the time, so it's not like he had to go out of his way to go and get it.
It was like literally right down
It was
the way.
literally right down the way. But I don't know, like when the new season, when David Tennant got reintroduced for whatever that short period of time
Yeah,
was.
like 3 episodes.
Yeah, and he was going up against Jesus,
I'm not gonna remember.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes.
As the Toy Master.
Yeah.
I
that was
texted him
good.
and I was like, "What is going on with this Toy Master stuff?" And he gave me pages of text messages about the lore, and I was like, "Jesus fuck, dude! I just needed to know if this guy was like another weird doctor, because there has
There
been
are technically
other
like
doctors
a couple
in the
of other
series."
Time Lords, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, it's whatever. Good show, great show, love the
great.
show.
Oh yeah. It's got a lot of
I
history
haven't
to it.
watched anything since Matt Smith.
Matt Smith was great.
Matt Smith was pretty good with his fucking little bow
Peter
tie.
Capaldi was
I
okay.
didn't do Peter at all.
Peter
Like,
was
I-
okay.
After Matt Smith,
And then it was the lady.
I lost it while Matt. Yeah, I don't remember.
And then now it's a black guy.
Now it's a black guy.
Now it's a black guy.
Which is
Yeah.
interesting. So I'm kind of interested
He's
in going
still not ginger.
back. Okay.
That was David Tennant's big thing. When David Tennant first
Yeah,
came,
alright.
he was like, "Why am I not ginger?" And then when Matt Smith came along, he was like, still not ginger." And we thought we were gonna get a ginger character. Nope, no gingers.
Wasn't the woman a ginger?
No.
No, she was blonde.
She was blonde. No, you're thinking of Donna Noble.
Mm-hmm.
Donna Noble.
Donna was the ginger. Yep.
Oh, Donna Noble. She had such a sad character death.
Yeah.
She was eaten.
And the actress who played her was actually like the grandchild of one of the original Doctors.
Yeah,
Which is fucking crazy.
No, and David Tennant married a fucking like
Another,
Seven's
like-
daughter or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Which is insane. Dude.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, man.
Fucking hell. I'm gonna look up who it is that he.
Sorry, we're nerds.
Yeah, we are. I'm so sorry. I'm having fun though. Look at that face. Oh, David Tennant. Georgia Tennant. Yeah. No, that's your son. Who are your? There it is. Pete Davidson. Peter Davidson. There he is.
The one with the
He had
the scarf.
He had the scarf.
He was the
right.
scarf
he had the
boy.
really colorful scarf and
Yes.
the brown duster.
The brown duster, yep.
I liked his hat.
He had a pretty cool hat.
Is he ever gonna be ginger?
Probably after this one, I'll bet you.
You know, it's kind of funny how it seems like we jump between every other topic under the sun, and yet it still maintains a central theme of nerdism.
Yeah.
Because it's what, 2 hours now? We've been doing this?
No, we're at an hour and 26.
Oh, that's not that
So
bad.
I mean, we could shut down now if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
do you? That's up to you, man. I don't care.
I mean, my brain really wants to pay attention to the television.
All right, then let's go ahead and shut down for AEW.
Okay.
Shall we?
Do you want to? Words of wisdom, go.
Okay. If you go to a convention,
Bring water.
bring water. No.
Well, buy
no,
water.
No, don't even do that. At the very least, bring an empty water bottle and see if they'll let you get it through.
Right.
Because they have water refill stations at the convention.
Yes, they do.
Most of the time.
Yes, it,
It's gonna be 20 times cheaper.
way cheaper.
Don't buy convention beer.
Absolutely.
Don't
not.
buy convention snacks.
Dude, the chicken strips were $14.
$14. How much did you pay for that fucking sandwich?
$19.
For onion rings.
I
and
got
a barbecue
no.
brisket sandwich.
No. First of all, the sandwich was great. The display that they had so many more onion rings than what they gave me. They gave me like 4 complete onion rings and then like an onion ring section. It was like an onion ring French fry.
And you paid
$19
$19 for that.
Yeah. Yep.
And your sister and her boyfriend paid how much for coffee?
Her husband. They pay. I think between the two of them, they paid like $15 for their 2 coffees.
And I paid maybe
It was $5.50 for a standard size
$50
Aquafina.
today. I spent $50 today, at the least,
Doing what?
on stickers.
Oh yeah. No, you bought a lot of
But
stickers.
that was it.
That was the other thing.
That was it.
I don't have my wallet in here, but I bought some stickers. I
Is
gotta
it in
take
the
those
car?
out of my wallet. No, it's in my bedroom.
Oh, well, you should keep going. Well, yeah, so words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
Do all that shit.
Do all that shit. Bring a water
If
bottle.
you are a furry and you're going to a convention in a suit, for the love of all that is holy, keep yourself cool.
Oh my god.
Because the amount of people that were like even wearing the most basic skull mask that were sitting in the corner just dying overheated, it made me feel bad.
Yeah.
It's 115 degrees in this state on the average in the summer.
Yeah.
Like, please, don't kill yourselves. Like, we love you, but don't fucking kill yourselves. Good God.
For real.
That's all I have to say. I'm walking away now.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I'll second his words of wisdom. Like, make sure that you keep yourself hydrated when you go to these things. The food was card only. Because I was going to buy ice cream too, but all I had left was cash. Because I had like $25 in my bank account, and I bought that sandwich, and it was $19. I wanted some ice cream, but they didn't take any cash, so I didn't get any ice cream. So, yeah, I don't know. You just keep it together, stay safe, do your thing, have fun, man. Like, really, like, it's such a fun, we'll go next year, if you're still around. If you haven't tired of us by then. Did you grab my wallet? Oh shit, don't throw it! Lob it. That works. So I got 4 stickers.
I got business cards.
Dude, we got business cards out the ass today.
Shit, that was for mine.
There were a lot of really good things.
That's my rainbow middle finger.
So here are the stickers. I got another. What was the brand that does?
Oh, that's Supreme.
So I got another Supreme style senpai. I got a rainbow middle finger. I got another Pornhub hentai, and then I got the smells like slut.
I also got smells like slut in here.
Very funny.
These are all
Very funny.
Jesus Christ.
We are gonna have to go through
Smells
these
like
cards
slut in
later.
here. I'm a member of an immoral subculture.
Yeah. Oh, here's the lady for the furry costumes.
Oh,
Hybridnight.com. So
I
I got
exist
that.
without my consent.
Yep.
I love the autism creature.
Yes.
Live, love, love.
I don't remember what this was, but there's a computer on it. This was the lady who did the hat. This was the lady who did the hat. Norse Foundry dice. This
is just like a critical role sticker. Critical role.
I got the lightsaber.
Oh, I do have Hybrid Night Creations. Good.
Do you? Okay. I got Archetype Horizon. Look at this business card. Look at how small this business card is. It's like half a business card. It's so little.
They're so expensive,
Dude. Look, speaking of Doctor Who, this was an artwork.
Oh yeah, they had a really good one of the TARDIS that I kind of wanted.
Yeah, there was some good artwork. All right, let's shut it down. Do you have words of wisdom you'd like to partake?
Living the thigh life.
No, nothing. All right. Well, thank you for joining us again this week. We'll be back next week with God knows what.
Yeah, Lord knows that we do not come prepared to any of these sessions in any way, shape, or form.
I'm still wearing my fishnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pulled it up above my belly. These are long, dude. I didn't realize how long these things would be.
Jesus Christ.
So everybody have a great week. Do your best.
Did she lose?
No, she won. So Toni Storm is still champion. That's fine. She's writhing on the entry ramp right now.
Is she having an orgasm or a seizure?
Both.
Okay.
And there's her underling, Mariah May. Look at the boots Mariah May is wearing.
Scissoring on the fucking
Basically.
floor.
Look at her slap the shit out of her. That's funny. Alright. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. We'll figure something out for topics. We don't fucking know anymore.
Bye, everybody.
Bye!